Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. This is your November full month astrology forecast. So before we jump into your sign individually, I just want to let you know that for the month of November, we do have a full moon in Taurus occurring on November 5th. We have a new moon in Scorpio occurring on November 19th. And for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, that is occurring on November 27th. So stay tuned and we will jump into your sign individually and take a look at your month ahead. Welcome, Virgo friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Virgo, then this is your reading. So we're going to jump right into your November spread. So the first card that came out for you is Goddess of Dreams, Vision, Intuition, and Receptivity. So this is beautiful energy because this feels like you are tapped in. You are in tune with your higher self, with your intuition, and your receptivity. And maybe you're even getting an increase in your abilities. You know, maybe you're getting some clear audience, getting some intuitive nudges, some signs and synchronicities. It feels like you're very tuned into that. All right, the next card we have is Spirit. The power of your spirit is always there, quietly supporting you. If you feel lost, take time to listen to your inner voice through meditation or simple outdoor activities. You can reconnect with your inner strength. Love that. Tapped in. And then we have break chains. The only way to overcome blocks is to confront them. This is self-limiting beliefs. So maybe you were not led to believe that you had any sort of spiritual gifts or that you were tapped in at all. And so now that this is like, it feels like it's coming online for you. Now you're like, oh, what is this? Like, I have to trust it, you know? I have to believe in it and understand it. Then we also have the sun card here. Paint the sun back into your sky. I love that because, again, we have a moon here in the background, very dark energy here. So it feels like something is being illuminated for you and it's causing you to tap deeper into your spiritual abilities and gifts. All right, let's get into the tarot and see what else we have for you. Tell me more, please, for my Virgo friends. Thank you. The King of Cups. Love that. That is mastering your emotions, your intuitive abilities, being emotionally, I was going to say secure, but I think mature also wanted to come out. Like figuring that out about yourself. It's lovely. This could also be a masculine water sign. Doesn't have to be though. Okay, 7 of Swords. Yeah, I picked this up earlier here. So these self-limiting beliefs, what this feels like is that maybe you've always had some connection to your higher self, to spirit, and, you know, these gifts that you possess. But you've been made to believe that you didn't, okay? And so this is kind of where you're breaking these chains of your self-limiting beliefs and then needing to paint the sun back into your sky. So it feels like someone tried to take away your belief in yourself. It's giving me that, okay? Maybe someone growing up, you know, led you to believe that, like, you can't be intuitive because you're a man or something like that, you know. Take that as it resonates. Doesn't have to be that way, though. Like, men can't be sensitive. Men can't be emotional. That sort of thing. I'm even getting like they stole your light or tried to steal your light. So it's like here you are with this light. And you're having to back over here, break the chains and paint it back into your sky. Maybe if you are a masculine energy, as the King of Cups here, you're having dreams about a feminine energy that's showing up and helping you through something at this time. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I love that because that's tying very much into breaking the chains here. You know, this could be a lack mentality or a loss of something. King of Wands, another masculine energy, but this is fire energy now. This is a passionate leader. Okay, what else? Like, I'm getting that you're stepping into a leadership role in your life now. Whereas before, maybe you didn't think you had the capacity to do that. Maybe you were told, again, that you couldn't or that you shouldn't. Like, nah, you can't do that. Let's get one more, please. Thank you. High Priestess. Yeah. What beautiful energy on the table here. So much about trusting your intuition and your inner guidance. And just kind of tapping into that and trusting it and knowing it and believing it about yourself. All right, we're going to keep going here. Tell me more, please. Thank you. We have wants you back. Okay, we'll see where this takes us. Wants you back. Tell me more. Thank you. Take a vacation. Take time to escape all of your life's obligations, to recharge yourself. Okay. What else? What else? Thank you. Meditate. Quiet the mind and let your soul speak. This is beautiful energy too, because it matches this, where, you know, we're laying on a beach and just being very chill, very calm. You know, again, that to me very highly is indicative of this High Priestess, this visionary energy, the intuitive nature of the self. What else do we have? Thank you. Okay. Wow, these came out together. We have moving and then moving on. Thank you. Next. So interesting that this came out with wants you back. So there might be someone from your past that comes into your life and wants you back. But I'm not picking up at all that you are interested in that, because again, I'm not getting a good vibe from this person that wants you back. Right? They may have made you feel that you had chains on you, or that you were in a lack mentality. There's a lot of like duplicate energy here, right? We have moving and then moving on, thank you, next. Then we have take a vacation on a beach with meditate, quiet the mind, let your soul speak. We have intuition with the High Priestess here. And again, even with the Spirit, that's a third one. So there's a lot of stuff happening here where it's like this is doubled down energy, meaning there's more importance on it. So whatever this lack mentality is that you have been in, it's exiting your life. And in fact, it may have tried to call you back, whether this is a person or a situation or a job or anything. You're like, no, I have to break these chains and get rid of these self-limiting beliefs. Maybe you confronted them, right? If this was an individual, maybe you're like, look, I know you're stealing from me. My energy, my time, my wisdom, my whatever, they're stealing from you. And even though they may want you back in some way, you're like, no, absolutely not. There's so much on the table here that's like, I will never go back to that. Now that I trust my intuition and where I am right now, you will never convince me to go back to anything that I had before, because this is so much better here and now. I'm getting that you are stepping into your power. You are stepping into a leadership role. You are trusting your wisdom, your emotional boundaries, your passion for life, your leadership abilities. You may have had to pick yourself up from rock bottom to do this, but you're literally like, I will not go back to anything else that I had before. That's very much what I'm picking up for you. All right, so the next card I'm going to pull for you is from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. And we have this one, which is Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. All right, let's read about that one. We are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world, where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with the technology that we have created will shape us all. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this new tool can be put? If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online, and you may notice that you have a talent for technology, for developing communication skills that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find that you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies that you've made. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon to bully and harm others, and choose never to use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist you, not only you, but many other beings too. All right, very interesting. So, a time for change. Now, I also am getting that it's not necessarily about technology. I almost made like a direct correlation to this being your intuition. Okay? Like, get with the times, I'm hearing. So, in the old times, again, I mentioned that maybe if you are a man listening, or you identify as a masculine, you were taught that feelings, emotions, intuition are weak or not for men. And your abilities are coming online, and you're learning to trust it and to use it and to assist you in some way. So whereas this card is speaking on technology, maybe it's an acronym. No, not an acronym, but a metaphor for your intuition. Acronym is something entirely different. So now you don't have to identify as a masculine, right? You don't. Because women were also taught not to trust their intuition, okay? In fact, they were burned at the stake as witches if they did. So there's this thing that's happening in our existence right now. And it feels like so many of us are having our intuitive abilities coming online for us. And we are learning to trust it and to use it to not only our advantage, but for the advantage of other people. I mean, think about like me with this reading right now, you know? When I was growing up, I never in a million years thought that I could be doing this. I just was not taught that this was something that I could do. In fact, I was taught to fear this, that there was a reason that I shouldn't be doing this, right? That's these limiting beliefs. They were put upon me to make me believe that I shouldn't be trusting my abilities. So once they started to come online, I'm like, oh, okay, I can not only help myself with this, but I can help other people too to see things that maybe they can't see yet for themselves. And again, all of my readings, I ask that you run these through your intuition. And if they resonate with you, then good. It's just a confirmation for you. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. Okay? So whether it is technology or it is your intuition, maybe you need to pull away from technology to trust your intuition more and not as much trusting on what other people are telling you to trust, Run everything that you hear or see or know past your intuition. And if it doesn't make sense to you, then maybe it's not your message, So, speaking of not your message, I hope this resonated with you. If it did, great. Give it a like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If it did not resonate with you, then that's okay. It's not your message. Don't force it to fit, okay? But I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.